guys, it's Kameo from Pilates Winnipeg. For all of you that are self-isolating out there, staying safe, staying sanitized, we're going to do a little something for you at home. So I know a lot of you clients of ours have our fantastic little stability balls. This happens to be a green one. If you don't have a green one, you can use our blue, you can use our orange, or just any ball that you may have. So we're going to begin with our breath. I'm seated at home. This would be, say, your dining chair. I would say, though, that you don't want to be seated in a chair that you're going to slouch down. Make yourself aware of those hips. We don't want our hips to go below the knees, especially if we have those tight lower backs and hips. So with breath, let's place our ball at our bosom, linking our fingers together, shoulders drop down, elbows out. We bring the attention to where our masses and spaces are. When we're seated upright neutral, we want to identify that we are on top of the sits bones. We want to avoid having the hip bones coming forward too much. Make sure you're on top. You're going to then think about where your rib cage placement is globally above your pelvis. For many of you, we have to think about our sternums being weighted. Shoulders relaxed. Spine is nice and upright, chins are up. Let's take a deep breath in. As we exhale through our invisible straw, we're going to think about where our breath is going. As we inhale to the sides and back of the ribs, as we exhale through a pursed lip, we want to feel that corset tightening. We want to feel that invisible string that I've placed through your spine. I can still reach it from here, out the crown of the head. Inhale fully. Exhale. You'll feel your sternum sink. You'll feel even as though you're lengthening your neck up. One more time. Exhale. Let's grow, grow, grow through the crown of those lovely heads. Big breath here. Exhale. Now, it's a little trickier when we go into the lower half. And you know I'll tease you and I'll say, okay, basement of the bay, pelvic floor. So let's come up to standing. Big breath. Think about where your legs are placed. Exhale as we come up to standing. Now, the ball is going to be placed in the lower section. Now, depending on your length of arms, perhaps having the hands in front is going to then cause too much of a curvature or displacement of your shoulder. Let's think about bringing those hands more on top of the ball. Linking at least one, if not two fingers together helps to better facilitate a more relaxed shoulder girdle. Now let's go into that breath. We inhale, sides and back of the ribs expand three-dimensionally. Exhale through our invisible straws. Plumb line elongates. Now remember, we were thinking about lessening the connection of our tummy to the ball. Now we're adding that bikini line. So upper and lower half of the abdominals, inhale. Exhale, gently feeling that pelvic floor scooping in, corset tightening, shoulders melting, plumb line elongating. Three more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, staying connected, yielding into the floor. Knees aren't locked, bums aren't tucked under. So for those of you, you know who you are, don't flop and lock, right? And we don't also want to have that derriere out in the air too much. Think about the neutral, think about the hip bones, pubic bone on a relatively level plane, bottom of the ribs, nice and globally positioned above the hips. One more breath in. Exhale as we grow. Fantastic. Let's take this ball now to the outside plane. This is my left side of my body. I'm going to have the heel of the hand, not right at the wrist, but rather the heel of the hand here. I'm going to place my opposite hand on my rib cage for awareness because we don't want to torque the upper body, twist. So I'm just going to allow that ball to come in front of my hip and then slightly behind. Again, I'm bringing awareness that I'm not displacing the upper torso as I'm just isolating and allowing that humerus to move freely in that shoulder. Forward and back. Keep your breath going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now reverse your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, rolling back. Observing both breaths. Both inhaling and exhaling, and of course reversing them as indicated. Now we're going to take a pause right here. The ball is at the side of the body, right by that greater trochanter, which is part of our femur, not our hip. We're going to have that ball present, and we're just going to gently allow the ball to roll down the IT band, thinking about the opposite oblique as we exhale. Bring those bodies right back up globally above your pelvis. Inhale, side bend. Exhale on the up. Consciously aware as to what is bringing us back upright globally to neutral. Exhale. having that ball underneath your arm, we're going to ensure that our palm is facing the ball. Our opposite hand rotates palm down, clasp hold, and then we tilt our head away. Now, with the time we're tilting the head like this, we want to bring the awareness of where our vision is going. So when we're starting upright, look straight ahead at something. Maybe it's a painting on the living room wall. Take a tilt, maintaining your focal point, because our bodies love to do this and love to do this because the tight ones want to escape that stretch. From here, we breathe in, exhale. Like I said on the other side, you're going to feel the tension just dissolve, just roll off that shoulder. Now, we're going to add that side bend pulse to it. So we're going to side bend, and let's do an 8 count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it on this one. Exhale. Assess how you're feeling. Unclasp. Regroup at the back side, just as we did on the other side. Bring awareness to the shoulder placement. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Unclasp, dissolve all tension. Roll the head center to your chest. Again, with the exception of your head, your upright posture is present. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're going to take a deep inhalation here. Exhale, let's sequentially stack those lovely heads back on your shoulders. Fabulous. Okay, take your ball out from here. Let's give our hips a little bit of a stretch. I know you guys love this one. So we're going to have a little bit of a wider stance. Now, one thing I really want to bring to your attention, and we know who we are out there, if we have a tendency on standing a little bit too much like a bit of a duck, right? We have to watch, because when we place that ball and we bring our legs to parallel, see how that ball is going to kind of put up the rear end here? So awareness to where your bones are placed when you get yourself into placement. Wide parallel stance, bend the knees, bring the ball in, and then bring your legs closer together. And hopefully it's going to give you this result. So we want to make sure we're staying upright as much as we can, and yes, we're feeling the awkward pressure of that ball right there. Hands at the waist. Soften your knees, protect those joints, make sure your quads are doing their job here. And we're just going to press our hip. So pressing the hip out to the side. Now, with this one, this is a beautiful stretch in that hip, and I can feel it from my morning bar classes, and it feels wonderful. But what I want to bring to your attention is for those of us that tend to do this, right? This isn't getting my hip so much as it is just using my waist. I want you to soften those knees and isolate. Perhaps even having your hand here and then bring your hip back. Out and back. Sometimes practicing these things in the mirror makes all the difference, because you can see yourself. Then you'll know when I correct you in classes, I'm not fibbing. And one more time on this side. Hold and up. Soften the knees. Let's go to the opposite side. Press. And we have a comparison now from our first side. So you're assessing, how does this hip feel in relation to the other one? Do I feel as though my body's trying to curl forward slightly at the hips? That would be that TFL IT band area being a little tighter perhaps. Bring awareness that your waist is staying nicely engaged, and it's just that hip that's pressing out. 2, last one. Now we're going to do a 4 count, and we're going to alternate the sides. Knees softened, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Switching. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more round. 1, 2, 3, and hold on this one. We're going to bring that top arm up, and let's take a nice deep stretch. Shoulder sore, shorten your lever. Maybe you ichnay out that arm altogether. It's a-okay. Exhale, up, other side. 1, 2, 3, and hold on 4. Bring that top arm up, take a nice deep bend to the side. Again, if your shoulder is sore, shorten your lever or don't have it at all. Exhale, coming up. Breathe in here, arms are long, realign, reposition, and we're going to take our gaze. Now remember, when we are coming into forward flexion, the importance from top to bottom is huge. Take your gaze, stare straight forward at that spot on the wall. Take that gaze down to the floor, and then your bones follow. Do your best to keep your body close to yourself as you sequentially articulate all the way down to the floor. Now, fingers touch, great. Palms touch, awesome. Come to your knees, still super good, not to worry about it. Pulse the upper body, down, down. All right, is straight on our ball. Now, we do not want to bend our knee. We're going to bounce on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Externally rotate. So this is in turnout now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Internal rotation. This is a toughie. Here we go. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and X. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Bend that leg, come back in. Let's switch our sides. So we begin with level neutral hips. We're going to inhale, open and lengthen, external rotation and internal as we return. 3, 4, 5. One more time, guys. Let's do 6. External, internal, return. Let's lengthen that leg out. Flex that foot like I'm going to come and high five it. All right, leg stays long. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. I sure feel it on my weaker side. It's hard to control. Here we go. External rotation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Internal. Last of it. Here we go. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. All right. Bring that ball back in. Whoops. Runaway ball. Thank you. Place the ball between your knees, big breath. Exhale, focus on your abdominals, connecting to neutral. Tailbone is weighted, ribs over hips, neutral lumbar spine, chin away from chest, big breath. Don't worry or think about squeezing the ball. You just want to reconnect, realign. One more time, please. Okay, so you can either just drop the ball, make it come to you. Please make sure you respectfully roll off to the side as you bring your bodies up. Now we're going to go back to having a seat. We're going to then place the ball down on the ground and we're going to place our foot on it. Now what we're looking for is active quad engagement here. Again, sitting upright, neutral. We are going to place our fingertips surrounding. So my knee, I'm going to have my fingers come, I'd say that's about 3 fingers width behind where my patella is, my kneecap area. So I'm looking for even engagement. I want to make sure that everything around is actually squeezing and engaging muscularly, that I'm contracting through here. What's happening to that ball? Hopefully this isn't going on. Smooth, controlled, methodical, press in and release. Think about where you're feeling, what you're feeling. So again, just like we do with everything else, we have a comparison on the other side. One more time. And then roll that leg out. Little wardrobe fix here. Okay, let's do the other side. Again, I may be only doing a few of these, but I encourage you at home, because this is just a short little video for you guys. We want you to be able to implement this every day. You can do more reps, depending on your time you have. Once again, fingertips just above that knee. You're looking for stability. Breathing in, nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze and press. I'm engaging, then creating my movement. Inhale, exhale, observing how this feels compared to the other one. Do I feel my vasti? Is it all just lateralis? What am I getting here? Is there any hamstring happening? One more, please. And release. Okay, so let's come up to standing for a moment because we still have that back side there to get. So I'm going to come up. Perhaps you're at a wall. I'm going to come over to our upright frame here. I'm going to use my upright frame as just a little moral support. I'm going to take my ball. I'm going to place it behind my hamstring and calf. Now again, you can do this with any size ball. If you have a larger ball, you can certainly place it at your ankle. If it's smaller, you can certainly place it here. Be forewarned, the smaller the ball, the easier to hold. However, the deeper the contraction, you'll hear it.
You're on, Kameo.
And 5, 6, 7, hold it on 8. Bring that hand to your iliac crest. Here we go, glute knee time. 1. So I'm thinking about my knee, my foot staying in a nice line. I don't want to have this take place. I don't want this to take place. I want it all level. 3 more. And 2. Last time, guys. Oh, take that ball out. I know you're dying to. Place your heel on the ground. My standing leg is bent. Ball can come in front. And just take a nice little stretch. Hang on to the wall. Hang on to the ottoman, the couch, whatever you need to that's next to you. There's that little trickery of balance with this stretch, isn't there? Pulsing, pulsing, pulse. And now let's go back to that first one. So, you know I'm a fan of stretching things twice. We're going to have that leg long, heel, foot is up. I'm going to place that ball in front and just give a little bit of a pulse. 2, 3, 4. Watch that your head doesn't drop down. Keep those chins up. Keep that alignment happening. And up. Second time, definitely you can feel the difference. Here we go. Left side. Oh yeah. Feeling that hamstring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fantastic, guys. Okay, let's take our ball in front of our bodies. Feet are going to be open, and let's just swing that ball a little side to side. I'm pointing the opposite foot, reaching, reach, 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 reach. Your arms are swinging like a pendulum. 3, 2, 1, hold. Can we roll it all the way up in center? Now reach, side bend deep. Feel good about the work you've put in today. Every little bit matters. Exhale up. One more to the opposite side. Exhale up. Bring that ball down to your heart. I hope you guys have had fun with me and enjoyed our little tutorial for you. Look forward to more in the future. Stay neutral, guys, and stay sanitized. Take care.